That's a little clip of the Nutrient Silver Stars there from last Saturday. The song was arranged by two young men from Tobago, Kersh, Ramsey, and Ojay Richards, and they're both joining us via Zoom this morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Welcome to the Now Morning Show.
Morning, morning.
All right. So first of all,
I wanted,
congratulations on that arrangement there of Love's Theme. It sounded like it was excellent. I know the Savannah definitely enjoyed it on Saturday gone. But I'm curious. How long? Let's start with you, Ojay. How long have you been arranging for Pan?
I will. Good morning, and just a bit of correction. We didn't arrange Love Team. We actually arranged Out and Bad by Voice.
Oh,
Um,
okay. All right. Thank you for
yeah,
the correction.
no problem. I've been arranging for about 4 to 5 years now. Physically brand new arranger, you could say.
All right.
Um,
Nice.
about 4 or 5 years.
And what about you, Kush?
I've been arranging for Panama. I started on 2019, so it could be like 3 years to say. Yeah.
Okay. And what made you guys decide to come together to do this arrangement for Silver Stars?
Well, we got a call from the band that they interested in us. They want us to collab to come to arrange for the band, and we was like, no problem. I
Yeah.
mean, they
Have
were
you?
like, how are that gonna work with?
Well, I'm curious as
Yeah.
to how it worked because yeah, I mean, two arrangers, one song. How did you guys decide who will take which part and how did the ideas come out? Tell me about the process. Come on,
Oh,
spill the juice.
so basically, we know each other for a good bit of our lives now. We've been performing together as solo panelists in different various gigs, and we just have that, that energy where you work good together. We click, we have that synergy, and it wasn't really a problem for us to really come together and arrange a song. We were a bit concerned about it before, but I mean, knowing our background, knowing that we continuously work together, it wasn't any problem for us to have that. And the approach that we took, it was not a fact of like, I'm taking the lead, you taking the bases, or I'm taking the bases, you take the front line. We actually came together on the entire song. So any part that we needed to move forward with, we decided both equally. So it doesn't sound as though like Kersh would have put this part in and then OJ would have dropped in this part there. So that's how we were able to keep everything so tight and not looking like a separated arrangement.
Nice, but I'm sure that there were some challenges along the way. Kush, tell me about some of the challenges that you might have faced and how did you overcome them?
Well, it had some challenges, and so you had some times where we reach a part and you're like, where are we going with this? How are we going to continue to join this part from this part to the next? And we come together and sometimes we have to take a break and rest it, and then come back again and try and know. And I mean, OJ is a great arranger, and with a lot of ideas, and I just want to thank him. And I mean, I want to thank Silver Stars as well for giving us the opportunity. And yeah, so coming back to your question, yeah, so we had some challenges, and we were like, what could we give the crowd? So we always think about, so we go back listening to the large band um, music, and we decided that we have to give the crowd something that they will like. And we just flow with the arrangement, and whatever comes to our mind, we just went with that.
Nice. How long did this process take, considering that you might have had some roadblocks, some creative blocks, as the case may be sometimes? How long did the process take to put the arrangement together?
It took us what about 3 weeks, probably about 3 weeks to complete. But hands on, yeah, probably around 3 weeks. The problem, another challenge that we had with the Silver Stars band, the players, they are so skilled, and the discipline is really high, that our challenge was actually keeping up, because we would have arranged, like, sent down a score for Marcus, he's the drum master. They sent down a score for him, and he would distribute the music. And then on the weekend, we would come down with further music to give the band, and they would just eat that music up and, you know, deal with that music and just waiting for us to give them more. And we're there like, okay, what we're gonna give them, because as soon as we reach down there, they just have that music like that and just clean it off. And we don't really want to rush the music. We don't want to, just say, all right, well, they're waiting for music, so let me just give them something else. And
Yeah.
I think Kersh is really great with the patience as well, because I'm always on my toes, like, okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Like, we need to finish this by this time. And then he's like, boy, we're just gonna have to fight it. We're gonna have to suffer it. We're just gonna have to take a break and come back at it a little later. So then that's where the balance was working great in that part, because I'm a little more anxious and he's a little more relaxed, and just be like, it's cool. They could just have to wait, we could just have to come through, and it worked perfectly.
Nice. Well, that
Yeah, and
balance is very important. Go ahead, Kersh.
just just to add, sometimes we on the boat and we going to Trinidad, and he was like, we cannot waste this 2 hours or 2.5 hours. We need to use this entire boat ride to try and create some more music, because the players are Silver Stars. They are brilliant players. So if we send like 2 sheets of music, 3 sheets of music, by the night of rehearsal, we getting a recording of that done. So so while on the boat traveling to Trinidad, we try to create as much music as possible. So as we go to the panel, it's just to distribute the music to them.
Wow. That is exciting. So based on this project, any future collaborations from you guys arranging?
Definitely, you can. And this is a what official statement, official call out. You can look out for Kersh and Ojay in Silver Stars for the Panorama season coming up. So the next Panorama, you would see us there, and we would be fighting hard to win that prize. And I have full confidence in Kersh Ramsey to be my right hand man there in that battle in the Panorama stage. But we also not taking for granted. This is the big boys. This is where all the legends are, and where all the big boys are, the big arrangers are, and we're not taking that for granted at all. We understand we won the People's Choice Award, and we feel really grateful for that. We appreciate that the crowd and the audience and everyone is appreciating the music that we give. But that's notwithstanding that this is not the actual Panorama competition. There's criteria, there's motivic development, harmonic development. There's a lot of other elements. So we're not taking that little People's Choice and going on a high horse and believing that we out there, we the best out there. We definitely gonna fight, and we have a lot to give as young arrangers, and we come up with new fresh ideas, and you could look out for something like that coming up in the new Panorama. I think they're gonna have their hands full with us in the future to come.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way you said that, Ojay, and you can add nothing more to that. I want to thank you guys for joining us this morning, and congratulations on the People's Choice and on the collaboration. I think that definitely there's always room for young pan arrangers, and we could do it some more. So come on and hot up the place. Let them have to chase behind all your two, man. That's what we like to see. Kersh, you want to say
Thanks
something?
for having us.
Yes, I just want to add that the taste that we gave them was to show
Just a
that
taste.
we are ready. Yeah?
It's just a
The
taste.
taste, that-
Just a taste.
Yes, it was to show them that we are ready. We are ready, and look out for us for next carnival, Ojay and Kersh. And again, we just want to thank the Silver Stars for giving us that opportunity. And yeah, thanks again for
Yeah,
having
man.
us
Thank
here
you
this
guys very
morning.
much for joining us this morning. Ojay Richards, Kersh Ramsey, the arrangers for Silver Stars for 2022. For the out and bad in 2022. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the show this morning. Take
Thanks
care.
for having us, man.
That is the energy.